it's Nina. Thanks for joining me today for a new tutorial. There are a lot of different ways that you can organize your craft products, and I want to show you a few of my most favorite crafty organizational supplies. And the first one I'm going to touch on is the Ranger and Tim Holtz alcohol ink storage tin. This lockable tin is perfect for holding up to 30 of your most favorite alcohol inks. And it's really nice that they are snug inside of the tin, so they're not going to wiggle around and fall out. And I also love that you can see all the different colors that you have within this tin very easily. It's very well designed, and you can see that there's quite a bit of space around each of the alcohol inks, so they're easy to get out. This lid is, of course, lockable, so even if you dropped it or turned it upside down, nothing is going to fall out of this alcohol ink tin. You can also fit other similar sized bottles of craft products such as stickles, enamel accents, distress oxide re-inkers, and other products in the same style of bottle. One thing that won't fit in here are Nuvo Drops. I'm sure probably some of you have thought of that, because I certainly did, but Nuvo Drops won't fit in here. However, there is something that you can put Nuvo Drops into, which is a beautiful storage solution for those products. And that is the InterDesign Clear tiered storage container. This tiered container is perfect for maximizing your shelf space, and not only having that maximized space, but it also displays your products beautifully. Here's a quick look at these tiered storage tray. First up close, you can see I have this tiered tray can hold about 40 Nuvo Drop bottles, and depending on the size of the bottle that you're putting in here, you may be able to get more or less. Like I said, depending on what it is you're putting in here. I have these tiered trays on the shelf in my craft studio, and you can see that I can easily flip through these and figure out which colors I want to use of the products, and I really love how it adds so much color to my craft studio. I store my Nuvo Drops, my Nuvo Shimmer powders, my Distress Oxide and Distress Ink refills, and other bottles of product in here as well. And I have loved using these tiered trays in my studio. Now, InterDesign also has another storage product that I absolutely love, and that is the magazine file folder. This magazine file folder is what I use to store all of my different colors of cardstocks. I use 100-pound cardstock mostly, and each magazine rack I can get about 13 to 15 different colors of cardstock in a single rack. And that all depends, of course, of how much you have of that particular type of cardstock. But I find that these maximizes all of my cardstock storage space really, really well. Here's how I have them stored on my shelf. These magazine racks are, of course, standard size, but I store them on their side. That allows me to reach and grab any color of cardstock very easily, and it also keeps everything nice and in view, so that way I can not only find things easily, but it also makes my craft room bright and colorful. Now, how about stamp and die storage? I love the Altenew medium and large storage pockets, and for multiple reasons. These storage pockets, like I said, come in both a large and small size. The small size is perfect for your 4x6 or smaller stamp sets, and then the larger size is absolutely perfect for your 6x8 sets. Those really large sets are sometimes hard to store, but these storage pockets are designed special for that because Altenew has quite a few of them. They have zipper ends, so that way you can close these and keep all of the contents inside your bag nice and contained, and you're not going to lose anything, which is especially handy if you have dies. Now, I sometimes don't use the zipper, so I often will cut it off, especially for stamp sets, because I find they're easier to slip in and out if I trim the zipper panel off. But I love the thickness of these stamp pockets. These are by far the thickest I have ever come across. And I love that durability because these last a really long time. I have been using some of these pockets for almost a year, and they look literally brand new. And here's a look at how the large 6x8 sets fit in here. You can see that they fit perfectly inside of these pockets, and I usually will stick the coordinating dies in the back side of the pocket behind the cardstock insert. Now, I love using the large storage pockets for additional purposes. And that is keeping my projects organized. When I'm working on a project, oftentimes I like to keep things together so that way I know what I used, or if I haven't finished, I have it all handy. And these large storage pockets can hold tons of different things and the card that you're working on. So it keeps it all contained. I can put a little label on here with some sticky post-it tape, and I can zip it up so that way I know nothing is going to get lost. And I can't tell you how invaluable that is, because I can keep things organized and reach for a project when I'm ready to go ahead and continue working on it, and I can clean it up off of my desk when I'm not using it. I hope all of these quick tips inspired you to try some of these out in your own craft studio. We have all of these products linked for you below in the video description, and you can head on over to the blog to get more information on these products, including still pictures inside of my craft room and picture links to those products. I hope you enjoyed and will come back soon for another tutorial. And until then, have a great day. Bye!